What's up YouTube, welcome to another video, and today's video will be regarding the comparison between the Redmi Note 9 Pro and the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, and I will tell you which one to choose for you guys. As you guys already know that the Redmi Note 9 has always been a pretty successful one and is largely responsible for Xiaomi's success in markets like India. Value for money, good specs and impressive imaging capabilities have long remained the trademark of the series. This year too, the Redmi Note 9 Pro and the Pro Max stick to the same winning formula, and both the phones are very similar in terms of specs. Although there are some notable exceptions in both of these devices. However, how do the two siblings compare and which one is the best option for you? Let's find out in this particular video about both the devices. As you know that the Redmi Note 9 and 9 Pro Max not all that different from each other. You can expect comparable performance for both the phones since both of them sports the Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G chipset. The camera setup is what sets the two Redmi Note phones apart, while the regular Redmi Note 9 Pro features a 48 megapixel of Samsung ISOCELL bright GM2 sensor. The Redmi Note 9 Pro Max on the other hand comes with the 64 megapixel of Samsung ISOCELL bright GW1 sensor. Otherwise, you still get an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera which has an option for 119-degree field of view and a 5 megapixel of a macro lens and 2 megapixel of depth sensor camera. The selfie camera on two phones are housed with a punch hole, and the Note 9 Pro gets a 16 megapixel snapper, whereas the Max has 32 megapixel of a shooter. There is also a night mode, a mode for shooting and RAW, and both can capture 1080p video at 30 frames per second. You see, there are few comparison in the Redmi Note 9 Pro compared to the Pro Max when it compared with the Pro Max model, such as 4GB of RAM base model. As you can see, a few comparison in the Redmi Note 9 Pro compared to the Pro Max model though, such as 4GB base model with an option for 6GB of RAM and 18 watt of fast charging instead of 33 watt. However, the battery size, the display, the design and the software are exactly the same on the two Redmi Note phones. Pricing is where the things get interesting, as it is always the deciding factor between the two phones in the same series. The Redmi Note 9 Pro costs you around $175 for 4GB and 64GB variant, whereas $215 for 6GB and 128GB option. Meanwhile, the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max is priced at around $202 for the 6GB 64GB model, $229 for the 6GB 128GB option, and $256 for the 8GB RAM and 128GB variant. The price difference between the two base model is minimal and reduces even more between the top-end Note 9 Pro and the mid-tier Pro Max. Given that their specs are largely the same and the price difference is not that huge, it would only make sense to get the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max for its superior camera sensor that is extra bit of a RAM and faster charging. If your option is between the top-of-the-line Redmi Note 9 and 9 Pro Max, then the price gap increases a tad more. In that case, you will have to decide how much the higher camera configuration and the faster change as the faster charging matters to you. If you are happy with the 48 megapixel camera and 18 watt of charging, go for the Note 9 Pro with a 6GB RAM. Otherwise, you can always get the 6GB RAM version of Pro Max in just $13 more. The Redmi Note 9 is out now, while the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max will first go on sale on March 25th. So guys, that is it in this comparison video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll meet you in the next one. Peace out.